First things first, let's talk about facts and works. Your boy mash no works. Talk about guns, we on that work. Never. And to make shit worse, I got all 5, that's real blood first. He got yinged and he got burst. Next outcome getting put in.
Yeah, man. I was gonna wait for suspense and all that, but it's long, bro. I don't care about the muggles. You know what I'm saying?
Want to wait for suspense, you know.
Yeah. The little media thing and that little load screen, and I have to get loading screen actually, so the man that can talk. Before and all that, man. Speak to the people. God just asked you how you was, so speak to the man. Them, you know.
Did you ask me how I was? You didn't. I don't think you did.
Oh shit, I didn't.
No. There you go. I'm great. Thanks for asking. Yeah, man. Chill day. Really went by the sea, chilled out, relaxed, enjoyed it. Back now, time to do the hangover, man. We haven't done a hangover in it's felt like 3 weeks at least. Maybe
it would have been 2.5 because of the international break.
Oh yeah. Did you even do one before that? Because I remember because the games were so wishy, like they were.
No, I did. Sorry, it's because thingy, innit? It's because our last game was the FA Cup game. I don't do it for the cup. That's what it was. I did do it, but I think the last one I did was us drawing against Man City. So yeah, one of them ones, man. But we're not going to skip past the fact that you said you was by the sea, bruv. Like it's normal, like it's just everyday occurrence.
By the sea,
what kind of rich life you live in, bruv? What's going on here, bruv?
It's by the sea, man. You know, enjoying the sea breeze and you know the smell of the ocean and that, bro. It's nice, chilled, man, relaxing. You know what I mean? Zen up and that, recharge.
Must be nice.
Yeah. Now, sometimes you know when you can afford certain things, man. I know some man that can only live in certain places and never.
So the broke, isn't it?
No, I didn't say that.
That's what it sounded like you said still.
No, some man don't even leave their ends yet and that. But it's fine, bro. Sometimes you have to leave the ends, man. Can't just be.
Hold on, bro. We're not doing it. Why are you sending for the man then, bro?
Nah, because some man that get isolated in that Hunger Games setting just can't leave the district. District is locking them up and said, you gotta pay a toll. Hey, in time. You remember that film Justin Timberlake, man, have to pay a toll with their time and that can't even
toll in time,
Yeah, so some of the man them
another weekend of football, man. It's good for the Prem to be back. It's the final running. It's the final 10. One's down. That's all I care about, man. At this point, all I care about is the title race. So sorry, you championship guys and all these other guys and that. I don't care about anything but the title race, bro. And the relegation zone. But yeah, man, decent weekend. Might as well get into the roundup. I only going to want to cover the title race, to be honest, because it's heating up, man. It's heating up, although the games yesterday were a little, you know what I'm saying, but we'll see. Yes, sir, man. Might as well start here, bro. With the bums, bro. The scrubs of the Premier League. Yeah, man. Manchester City 0, Arsenal 0. Etihad settings and that. It's very interesting because listen, man, we know, man. Man City, Liverpool is the game. Man City, Man U, Liverpool is the game. That's where it stops in the Prem, in terms of big games worldwide and that. So they can all hype it up for what it is and all this business. And I get it. I feel you, Arsenal, and all that business. Get back to the point where you were back in the day. You can enter that. But that yesterday cemented it for me because nobody give a shit, bro. Everyone wanted to give a shit. And then once everyone was watching the game, it's like, why is this foolishness, bro? Now, I see narratives running around online and stuff like that. I don't care. I just find it funny because all of these people are arguing with each other. There's agendas running. Arsenal choked. Pause. Lava. Man taking the Arsenal for Papa Dot on that, bro. Man said, he's choking. Yeah. And all I'm saying is, I am not an Arsenal sympathizer. I don't like them. But I don't understand how Arsenal are the ones choking when City's playing in the same match as them and it was 0-0, bro. Oh, because they wasn't even trying to do whether. Yeah, they were doing the anti-football thing, bro, but that's for Guardiola to break them down and do what they can do. So I would prefer for everyone to go out like Man City was trying to and play football. But as you said, when was doing the thing in that chess game and that chess weren't chessing and they were cancelling each other out. I thought both defenses were really good yesterday. But everything else was a bit wishy-washy, man. But yeah, take the lead on that one, bro.
You're right, man. I did mention it's a chess game, and I think the last time they played each other, and previously to that as well, man, you could see that both teams don't want to lose, and Pep sets up in a way to he wants to retain as much possession as possible, and once he gets to the last 20 minutes, he then makes those changes. He puts the wingers on to go and express themselves to probably try and get the goal. Arsenal, on the other hand, bro, these men are anti-football when they play them sometimes. They're like, nah, you wingers, you're not wingers today. You man are fullbacks. Make sure you sit in here and you do not move. So those little passing lanes that normally Man City will just tear you apart with, there was no gaps, man. You can only respect it, what Arsenal did at the same time. But at the same time, I'm like, I've listened to some of their fan base and they all like celebrate it as if it was a win. And I'm like,
they always do.
The other day, twice, bro. And I was vexed that we even drew the game against them because one of them we definitely should have won. And then the other one, you're like, they had a good half, we had a good half, and then whatever happened, you take it. But at Anfield, we should have definitely beaten them. And I think that's the difference in the mentality of the fan bases, isn't it? Like, we get upset by draws. They celebrate draws. These men are like, yes, it's a draw. Like that's the last thing you want to do in a title race, bro. Like, that's drop points to me, bro. That's not the moment you celebrate it. If it was just them two at the top and it was only them and Liverpool was out there and, Arsenal draw that game, they stay top and then it still stays in their hands, then you can go, great point, I'll take this. Mm-hmm. But to draw it and then celebrate as if you're still top of the table is crazy, bro. Mm-hmm. And then I'm hearing the narrative now from some of the fan bases, and obviously I get to talk to one of them tomorrow. Oh, yeah, it's great that we've taken 4 points off Man City and Liverpool.
Okay, I took a few pointers from this whole thing, man. I'm not biased because I'm not Man City or Arsenal fan. I couldn't give a shit about both of them. Mm-hmm. So there's both sides to look at it. If we take Man City's point of view, I guess the reason why people are not as hard on Man City as they are on Arsenal is the fact that, one, they didn't lose the game and they did try and play football. Two, because they've been in this position so many times, they're not worried about getting we're not losing at this point because they believe they can just go and win every other game, which could be a bad thing to do because both of them are half disrespecting Liverpool. You're basically like, we don't want to lose here, don't worry, because we'll just Liverpool drop points and we'll just win all of them. So fuck you both for that, you bastards. And yeah, it's very hard to break down a team that don't want to play. That is hard. And the difference is if this was Brentford, I'm not even gonna say Brentford, they wouldn't even do that. Say this was Everton, Sheffield United, someone doing this, they get that kind of praise after games as well. Like if Liverpool don't beat a team like Sheffield United because they just defend, no one goes, Sheffield United with anti-football. They always go, oh my God, they put on a masterclass against Liverpool and Liverpool couldn't break them down and all this business. And I'm like, that's safe if that's what you don't want to do. But that means you're a little team now. So you basically just done what them lesser teams do. Mm-hmm. Now, obviously from our point of view, they're probably saying, okay, we know Man City is the best team in the league. That's how much we respect it. We've took 3 points of them at home. We don't want to lose here because we're ahead of Man City on points, even though it's only a point. We're ahead of them. And we believe that we can win all of our winnable games and would rather risk drawing with Man City and winning every game than trying to go toe-to-toe with Man City, losing, and then winning every game because you could still not win the league. And I guess that's the 2 pointers. Obviously, us as fans, especially the hyped-up, talkative ones, they're conflating the two issues. They're conflating what Arteta would want from his team and then what the fan base are talking about. And online, in this realm, let's be honest, everyone only cares about what the fans are saying because that's where the rivalry comes from and the banter and that comes from. It doesn't come from what Arteta wants, what Klopp wants, because if it does, no one would argue with each other. Sure. Because it's like Arteta's probably told him in the change room, of course we would like to snatch a win here. Do not lose on it. Arsenal fan base, chest out. We beat you already twice because they did beat him in the Charity Shield as well. Mm-hmm. So we'll go through it again. I keep telling people, what are people forgetting about the first game? Because we watched it as well. They did the same thing.
Yeah.
They did the same thing. In fact, they were a little bit better in the first game, but they did the same thing. And then somebody decided to have a shot and it hit off our kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it's like, we only came for the point, but fuck it, we'll take it, which is what the lesser teams do to us. If a team takes a long throw, it deflects off Virgil's heel, somebody messes up and taps it in, they're like, we didn't come here for the win, but now we're just going to sit back with the 1-0. And that's what Arsenal would have done if they scored. So, yeah, they can run around. The only thing I don't like about Arsenal fans is they change stuff based on like what's happened instead of just saying the truth, bro. Like it's not going to affect anyone, bro. Like the game is the game. You didn't lose, but like you said, all of a sudden they'll say, "Well, this is progress because last season at this stage we lost 4-1, so we didn't lose this time, so it's progress." And I'm like, "Yeah, but you're saying that now the game's done. Before the game, you wasn't saying that. Chest was out about
3-4-0.
Yeah.
We're going there. We're in form." But you man were little man yesterday, man. I can't we watched the game and realistically, Man City should have won the game. Arsenal, I heard some of them saying, "Oh, we had the better chances." I'm like,
who Arsenal?
You had 2 shots on target and they had 1. You had 1 more shot on target than they did. So I don't, and it weren't even like the shot was anything. Ake should have scored the free header he had.
Ake should have scored that free header. And the only chance Arsenal should have done better with was Trossard. He was through, and he should have squared it. And he done what Salah did. He did exactly the same thing what Salah did, but he rasped it at the goalkeeper instead of slip a foot in it. But either way, it didn't go in. You know what I mean? I can't remember who was on the right side running next to him, but Martinelli. And all I had in my head was that Martinelli's going to tap this in now and go crazy, bro. This is a goal. So it's a weird place to be, man. But listen, man, Tarway is still open. Hand the keys to Liverpool. Try to put the pressure on us. I think the boys' mentality, they've got it. I do want to get past the first couple of games before, everyone starts getting to this certain level. But I think they messed up. I think they tried to disrespect us. I'm not joking, bro. Everyone's like, they weren't thinking about Liverpool in this game. In the game, you wasn't. But trust me, your coaches were. And both of you sort of, people can get at Liverpool. So just don't lose and Liverpool drop points and that. I've got news for you, bro. Liverpool might drop points. The chances of it happening, there's a chance. The chance of us winning all games, there's a chance too. But you guys think that you're going to win all your games. I don't think it's going to happen. So whether Liverpool drop points or not, we're already ahead of you. But go drop your other points because they got to play Brighton too. And some of the styles of football don't match up, bro. Styles make fights.
I think with Brighton getting a few of them,
they've all got to play.
Yeah, Brighton's got a few men to count because obviously we didn't get to see João. He didn't get to play Pedro and stuff. But they're getting a few men back as well. An extra a week training and stuff, tweak a little bit. Yeah, man, Arsenal could find themselves in a world of hurt still in that one.
That's what I'm saying, man. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens going forward, man. Looking for. I mean, we don't have to wait very long. There's another game midweek for everyone.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. Arsenal's got Luton. The fact that you expected to win, and we all expect you to win, might not, bro. It might not happen, bro. Stranger things have happened.
Because to be fair to Luton, when they played Arsenal last, bro, and I know it was away from home,
they nearly won.
They were at home. They didn't play the game as if they were scared of Arsenal. They did their defending and they dug deep and they had the gritty performance, but they knew when they counter-attacked, you were in trouble. And I think with Townsend now in the squad, Barkley a bit more info. Hey, I don't know, man.
The last game between them two, because that's the one I watched live, Declan Rice scored in the 97th minute to win 4-3, I think it was. So it wasn't easy, bro. Yes, you've got the bigger pitch and you should win at home. And then you got Man City, who I'm never going to stop saying this, bro. The only game I've ever seen them get bopped off the park like they did was Villa, bro. I've never seen it, bro. The whole Guardiola time, bro. And I think the scoreline was it 1-0? I think it was only 1-0. It was Christmas time, innit? Bro, they bopped them off the park. So, like, if you just turned on that TV and never watched football before, you'd be sure that Villa's the team that won the treble. So
Villa team is do
you know what? They're starting to fire up again. Villa. They had that little spur when they were down. The difference is playing against some of these teams is their attackers are a little bit more clinical than the other teams. So they gotta be careful, man. They have to be careful, but it's gonna be interesting. Running. Obviously, the man in the poster is postering and that, but you know what I mean.
Man in the poster needs a talking to still, man. I'm not going to criticize him now. Wait till tomorrow, innit? But Liverpool as a whole weren't our best day, but we found a way again. And to be fair to us as well, apart from the goal they got and maybe 2 little moments of where they counter-attacked, we dominate the whole game. Whether it was not the way that most people wanted to see it, we still dominate from possession, chance created, to getting at their fullback. Like everything was doing it right. It's just the man them or one man decided he just wanted to make everything about himself and didn't want to pass to his teammates, and that we could have probably just seen that to get at halftime. We should have been at least 4 or 5 goals up. We had enough chances. We had enough chances in this game to kill this team off.
There were some really good performances as well. I think the first half, not even the whole first half, but a big portion of the first half, we turned it too much into a basketball game between both teams, which it's dangerous. Usually when you do that against Liverpool, you don't come out on top. Like we're probably the best at it, but we're the best at it when our people put the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah.
When we don't, then all it takes is a chance to the other side. And I won't count that Welbeck goal because it was so quick into the game. It was a bit all over the place, but with that one, I don't really want to blame anyone. I could pick out different spots, like backing off too long before the guy got here and all that business. That's whatever it is. It was a great finish. I'll give him that. It was a great finish.
Hey, no, one second. When did we start quoting the man then, bro? I just saw the quote. Hope you ain't got my quote on there.
Nah, I left yours out, bro, because yours is way worse than this, bro. I was choosing between the both, and I was like, nah, to be fair, with what we're talking about, what Cav said makes sense in it, so I wanted to give him credit for what he said. Yours is not family friendly, bro, so...
Okay, fair enough. I just looked down, I was like, Cav said, I'm like, hold on, where's Cav? Is he... Raw,
yeah, man. Salah using up all his credit. Listen, I respect the Mandem football knowledge. That's why we do videos and that together. And I swear, you cannot make this up, bro. If you go back to what Brighton Liverpool preview, literally anything we said in that preview is exactly what happened in the game, bro. I'm talking about everything from Mac to Salah to Diaz, bro. All of it. You can't make that shit up, bro. We got towards the end talking about Salah, saying about the fact that I literally said in the video, oh yeah, but man won't get away with it, and then the genders will agenda. And I said to you, not with Salah. Salah's fine. Everyone else is fucked, bro. Because all the stuff we saw him do in this game is wet, bro. There was a game when Gakpo had quite a few shots.
Southampton.
And he was rushing them. I think he still scored in the game as well. Southampton.
He didn't score. He didn't score.
Like, hold on a minute, bro.
He should have had a hat trick in the game, but
he didn't score.
Yeah,
he should have had a hat trick. Yeah.
His performance was good. He just couldn't score.
But the difference was, it wasn't down to being selfish. Like, listen, man. Who am I to question a guy like Salah? I just like football, bro, and I know what I see on the pitch, and I already know that Salah. Part of the reason why he's good is because he's selfish. That's where he is. That's why he is where he is. But the best Salah we see, because there's no point talking about the Salah we saw 7 years ago, because it's different. The best Salah we've seen in the modern times is less selfish Salah, bro. Because then he always leaves the pitch with a goal and an assist. Yeah,
that's a dangerous Salah.
I mean, obviously and fair play to him, there was a great pass to Diaz and it got ruled offside. And to be fair to Salah, if they took that long of VAR, how's Salah supposed to know that he's offside? You can never see that with the naked eye. So that's, you know what I mean? So that was a great pass. But he was just all over the place yesterday, man. And he was rushing. And, like, I think he finished on, like, 12 shots in the game. And, bruv, these are the positions that he took all the shots from, bruv. And to be fair, the one from outside the box, one of them was one what I wasn't complaining about. He nearly whipped it in the top corner. But the rest of them, I'm like, bruv, what's going on? He was doing some mad stuff, man. See William saying Salah's shots, but most of them weren't clear cut. Broski, you see the positions in the box. The black dots are the ones in the box, bro.
And the star ones are the ones he should have buried. Or the blue dots he should have buried, and the stars the finish.
Yeah, because the blue dots are ones on target. But obviously, I know which ones they are. A slipper shot what rolls into the goalkeeper's hand is on target, bro. So before anyone tries to, one of them was a one-on-one. Bradley just laid him off for a tapping, bro.
Sav, I can tell you all three of those. So the star is obviously the goal. The blue dot outside the box is the one where Mac plays it into Sobo and Sobo plays a through ball. And he decides, instead of running through on goal, as he was through 1v1, he shot early. The other one, which is on the far side, is the one when Diaz on the little break and that, when the arrows are going forward, and he plays it out to him and he's traveling, and instead of squaring it back, he decides to shoot straight at the keeper. The one near the penalty spot is the one when he swiveled in the box and he got a little deflection, and then obviously the keeper pulled off a mad save. I can tell, bro, they're clear cut.
And the one was the second to close. Yeah. And the second to closest one, there's a black dot in the 6 yard, and then there's another one on the outside. That's the last minute. And Harvey's standing on the right hand side of him, and we've got 1 minute on the clock, bruv. And there's somebody in the box. There's man them over there just to pass the ball to, or keep the ball in it. Broski, you know how scared I was in the last 3 minutes of the game that man them just kept trying to score goals, bruv.
No, Gomez was on smoke, bro. This man said, "Yeah, we got more goals to get." It's like, yo, listen, it's not the game. Especially
all in all with the Liverpool
games. Yeah.
All in all, with the Liverpool performance, man, I think that we had a good performance. I do. I don't think it was a great performance, but I think it was a really good performance. Obviously, some people's games stood out more than others. Mac is to hand straight away. He was really good, man. He was really good. And again, in the preview, we said that, the statement I made was, he helps me get over missing Thiago, bruv, when he's in that position. Because that is literally what Thiago can do in them positions. Thiago's obviously better, bro. Mac's not at that level yet. But that's what we need in our team, man. And if you're looking at him doing all those passes and that, because I think he made 11 passes into the final third.
Yeah.
And then you seen the scoreline doing the 2-1. He got that little dink over the top. One went into Salah, and he volleyed it instead of passing it to Nunes.
He played 3 over the top to him, bro.
Yeah, and Nunes was screwing, bro.
And 2 of them, man, miscontrolled. One of them was...
Yeah, I told you, bro. Nunes' confidence is built, and he can speak English now, so he's not having it, bro. Yeah, he doesn't give a shit who you are, bro. Because at some point, and that's why I put that Cav quote up, because for the touchy like Salah sexuals and that, relaxing it. It's nothing to do with Salah being a dickhead or anything like that, bro. He's still the guy. But at some point, bruv, your level will get to a certain level and it will stay stagnant, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's the best players. And everyone else's level starts to rise and get closer to yours. And then you've got to start looking at the team as, nah, this is 11 of us and no one's better than anyone. Let's play football. Instead of trying to be the superstar all the time. Because right now, bruv, we don't need that, bro. We don't need that, bro. Can we get 2 goals clear in a game so we can have breathing space? So if a mistake does happen, fine, innit? A mistake happened. If you watch Man City games, the amount of goals when they've won 4-1 or 5-2 and stuff like that, go and look at the goals they've conceded. They're terrible goals to concede, innit?
Yeah.
But they've got breathing space. We shouldn't have let Guardiola screw about not getting a clean sheet. Let Alisson screw about, or Kelleher screw about not getting a clean sheet. But at least we're winning the game, bro. Whereas at 2-1, bro. And remember, most of them misses wasn't at 2-1, it was 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
So it's crazy.
About 1-0
big up
as
Diaz
well.
also, because he
big
1-0
up
as well. Yeah, big up Diaz, man. He was on smoke yesterday, bro.
From minute 1 to minute 90, bro. How long he was on the pitch for? He ran his heart out, bro. 1v1, he was cooking, man, dropping shoulders. The chances he created in the game as well. Obviously, he scored his goal. He was just sharp off the mark to go and get that finish. The second one as well, a toenail offside, or he would have doubled his goal scoring for the day. But just overall, bro, just being an option all the damn time on the counter attack, defensively as well, dropping in and helping Joey. Bro, the guy is cold, man, and that's what I said to you, Sav, man. I just need no man them tell me he needs to do more. I just need to know what is more, bro, because what I'm seeing him do is enough for me. Can it be better? Of course it can.
When you asked that question to Kevin, Zabiri, and me, and I told you, because they was asking for more, and I said, but there's still quarter of the season left. So you can't the GA part, bro, or whatever. If you're judging that so far in the season, then you're gonna have to kind of predict of where it's gonna go for the last 15 games, also, which means by the time you get to the last 15 games, there'll be nothing to complain about based on that.
14 games now.
Already. So yeah, I mean, so it's very interesting how that works and that, man. And the reason why I said about Diaz is because I'll argue to people that there ain't nothing different with what Diaz did yesterday to what he did against Man City, apart from the fact that he scored. There's no difference, bro. So the fact that when everyone came off the pitch and it's like, oh yeah, Diaz sold this baller and that, but we can't. I'm like, bruv, yes, he missed a couple of chances against Man City. People miss chances, bro. But his performance was exactly the same. Top level.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. Your thing's freezing, just let you know, bro.
Oh, my camera.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it keeps like stopping and then coming back on and stopping.
Looks fine to me, but I'll check in it. I'll see what it's looking like on YouTube.
Yeah, it might be just me looking from this side. Chat is Enz's camera right?
Yeah, I feel
like one of the old school Japanese movies right now. That's what like the your mouth's moving and that, and then the voice is coming after. But,
let me check.
But yeah, man, title races, title Linda's another game. Obviously, Arsenal got Luton on Wednesday. Man City have Villa on Thursday. Liverpool have Sheffield United on Thursday. By that token, just on paper, everyone should expect that Man City should have the hardest time. Doesn't always work like that, but yeah. Now everyone said you think it's fine. That's cool. Oh yeah, one other comment, because there's no point going to the news here. This was quite funny.
Yeah, this is mad, bro. He's almost like a League Two player.
Yeah. So for people who don't know where this comment from, obviously on the panel yesterday, Phil Walcott, Micah Richards, Roy Keane, obviously they're talking about the game and it talk before the game, after the game punditry, and obviously flying around the internet yesterday as well, reactionary online, is everyone dissing Haaland, and now people are putting up videos of him saying he's got no tech when he was warming up with the Man City players and that. And this is why I have to keep it in a circle when I'm doing these football talks and that, because if man think Haaland's shit, bro, then I don't know what football is anymore, bro. That's kind of crazy. Now, Roy Keane, he even doubled down on what he said, because he said like his hold-up play is terrible. It's almost like a League Two player. And there's like, come on, League Two. And he's like, no, it is not just today. He said in front of goal is world class. Everything else, like a League Two player. Now, my first point would say is that doesn't even make sense, because you're not in League Two because you can't hold up the ball. So that's bullshit for a start. I'm not disrespecting League Two done.
League Two man them can hold the ball.
Man can play football in it.
Yeah.
It's the style of what's going on.
Is it Savage frozen? It looks like you might be frozen.
Freezing.
Yeah, you're frozen on my side. Chat, let me know. You're back now, it looks like.
I can see everything from this side, but I can't tell if it's
yours is freezing. Yeah.
Oh, give me a second.
Cool. Big up to the chat, man.
Go to do the comments a minute, and then let me jump out and back in, because I can't.
Cool, bro. Camera's good. Sheffield slapping loading. I'm hoping, Alexander, man. I'm hoping. But I don't care, bro. I just want the 3 points, man. I just want that 3. I just want the 3 points, to be fair. Reactionary fans from Angel after the game. Yeah, reactionary fans after the City game shouting "Sell Lucho" is crazy. Is people actually saying that? Sell Lucho? Raw. Yeah, that's crazy. Sell Lucho, Wow. Savage slow. Look at him. Might be 180p, bro. I don't even know. You're saying 240p? Nah, it might be even lower than that. Roy Keane talking nonsense. Yeah, sometimes they just say stuff in it to try and get some click stuff, man. I think he probably means it as well. He's probably been around so many footballers. Not probably, he has, but he probably looked at him and gone, yeah, finishing wise, he's cold. I just feel like the way Haaland's utilizing the Man City team isn't the same way he was utilized at Dortmund, and sometimes it can be hard to watch, because if he's not putting the ball in the back of the net, you ask, what is he actually doing? But where at Dortmund, he was doing a lot of stuff, and you could see the technical ability come out when he was there. So I just feel like it's just what he's been asked to do at Man City's. It's just
I agree.
We got ballers for all the other stuff. We got man them for everything else. Just put the ball in the back of the net when we put the ball in the box. That's it. Yeah,
you're asking for extra. You're asking for a man to be extra disciplined and just stand there to put the ball in the back of the net. But that just shows, man. When we're having conversations prior and that, I know that when people talk about certain players, you're just talking off reading stats. Because for man to try and for everyone to run around the internet telling me that he's always been like that, and I'm like, bro, I'm a Dolman fan, bro. There's no way you're telling me, bro, because I saw it when him and Sancho and Bellingham linking up, bro. There's no way you're telling me that he did not stand in one spot. There was off. Yeah, exactly. There was
off the left, off the right, in through the middle, 1-2s, and then spinning in and getting in. The type of goals he was scoring was different class. Step overs, body feints, fakes, bro. Yeah, it's just because he's getting asked to do a different role at Man City. They've just got so many more ballers, like technical ballers. His job is to put the ball in the back of the net. That's what Haaland's asked to do at Man City.
Yeah, I agree.
Don't need anything else, big man. Just play at 1-2 if you need to, and we'll do the rest. You just be in the right area.
If you're asked to only do that one thing, and you're waiting for people to deliver the ball to you and stuff like that, it means that your like opportunity to get stuff wrong is less than everyone else's, because that's all we're seeing of you, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm saying, like, how has everyone gone from speaking about how they spoke about him last season to now being like this? It's kind of ridiculous, bro. Like it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I don't get it, man, but it doesn't make any sense to me, bro. I'm seeing man just say that the geezer's shit, bro. He's crap ball, all he can do is score goals. I'm like, that's fucking crazy, bro. And that's an indictment on the rest of if he's shit, then it's an indictment on the rest of the league and football, bro. I'll be honest. When it comes to rating him against other ballers of the past, I've always been clear cut on how I feel about him. I think he's cold, but he doesn't match up to like Lewandowski.
Is man them saying Darwin's better than him now? Is that what they're saying?
People been saying that this season. They were saying that when Haaland was injured and couldn't score. Meanwhile, he was chilling at the top top goal scorer list, being injured. And man were like, yeah, this is why Nunes is better than them. And I'm like, bro, there's no need to compare them, bro. You can easily say that you prefer to have Nunes in your team because he does more. But that's the whole point, what Enz just said. If you're in a team where you don't need man to do more, then why would you want? Because if Nunes plays for Man City now, but Guardiola tells Nunes to do what Haaland's doing, Nunes will get in everyone's way. Because he's man's got ADHD. He's like, I'm not standing in the box all game. I'm just waiting for one chance. But how is people using like the same metric they used to say Haaland was good? They're using the same thing to say he was shit. Remember the games when I was bringing up like, I think West Ham last season, he had 8 touches of the ball. He scored twice, bro.
Scored twice.
But now but obviously if he has 8 touches and doesn't score, it looks meaty, just like the Liverpool game. But also, we rate our players a certain way. So I'm like, yeah, he's up against Virgil. Yeah, I mean, and he's up against Saliba and Gabriel. These men are just gonna hustle you up anyway, bro. So
it's 2v1 the whole game. These men were trying to rough man up because none of them, the wingers, were getting involved. KDB tried in moments, but he wasn't close enough to him at times.
Exactly. Them man double team, bro. They did the Hardy Boys thing on him every time the ball went up to him, bro. And that's for him to figure out now and go away and go, okay, I'm in the Prem now, and they figured out my movement and stuff like that, and I don't need to get better. But to be fair to Haaland, bro, it's everyone else's voice around him because he's not arrogant enough to think he can't get better. You saw it when we did the watch along. As soon as the Champions League game, he won the Champions League, by the way, and he didn't score in the final. He wasn't that good. As soon as the game was over and he was on CBS, was the first thing he said to Henry. Everyone trying to celebrate, and he asked Henry, "What can I do better?" He won the game, bro. Man is celebrating. He's like, "Yo, is there something I can do better?" And Henry's looking at him like, "All right, well, I can tell you how to do this and that." So he's not, you know what I mean? But when something works for you so good, yeah, when something works for you so good and that, bro, that's just it's the rough with the smooth, and that's how football works, bro. You take what you're great at, and some things you're not going to be as good at. But at the end of the day, he's the top goal scorer, bro, and he was last season as well, and he won a treble. So he ain't worried, bro, and he's been scoring goals everywhere he's been since the start of his career, bro. You know what I mean? Just like when I ask everyone certain attributes, what's Trent's best attribute? Passing the ball. What's Beckham's? Passing the ball. What's this guy's shoot? What's Shearer's? People have stuff that just stand out, bro, and you use it to the best of your ability. So, if anything, if he's done it everywhere he's gone so far, and you don't like the way he looks at City, then blame Guardiola, don't blame him. And that's the case, if that's what you're saying. But one of those ones. But the League Two thing, it's funny. It's a funny soundbite that he said it because he come out of nowhere. But man, have to remember, he doesn't. Yeah, but you remember he tried to end Haaland's dad's career, bro. Let's not pretend that he's got love for him.
So man trying to cook the son after ending his dad's career.
Man, bro, everyone knows that tackle, bro. It's like It's one of the most famous tackles of all time, bro. Because he just take his kneecap off, bro.
Yeah, it's in a lot of clips. You know when you do the compilations of like Roy Keane versus Gerrard and all these man, that tackle's in there.
It's in there, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so
it's in there.
So it's a bit of a wild one, man. But hey, man, Liverpool top of the table looks nice again, bro. Yeah, I mean, it didn't take long. We just go about our business, man. That's the one thing I love about our team, man. Did you see them interviews leading up to the games on the weekend? Was the Virgil one, Robbie one,
I listened to some of the Virgil one about sticking together, and when we get into the moments, don't fluster, don't get flustered. We just need to stick together. That was only part I heard of that interview, and I haven't listened to no one else's.
Yeah, he was calm as shit, bro. Virgil does look calm. He looks calm as shit, bro. His man ain't worried, bro. Sky Sports as well, man. Listen, I don't know what you got Trent doing up media training and that, but take him off there, bro.
Yeah, he's got to get his rehab done, bro. What we doing?
Yeah, man. He was good as well. He's almost too good, bro. I said, nah, bro, this is not. I need him.
No, it's Klopp at the end shaking his hands, bro. I say, oh yeah, thanks. Nah. Oh man.
Yeah, man. Trying to ask Trent all these rituals and that. What do you do before the game and what? Bro, Trent, don't tell them, bro.
Don't tell them nothing, bro.
Don't tell them, man. Trying to ask them what
in the season.
What songs is Virgil listening to before the game? Don't try it so they can copy, man, and that. You know what I mean?
Getting through psyche and that.
Yeah.
He already told you watch his anime and that, bro. That's enough for you, man.
Yeah. Man, Goater did ask Trent about his contract situation. How no, bro, they didn't, bro.
What? You mad?
You know what creased me is when Trent was like, oh, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go and find somewhere to watch the game or make it home out of traffic. I said, huh? I thought you just staying, bro. So what, man really came to the stadium to work for Sky Sports, bro?
Little media thing, man. Quick little media settings. They just said, listen, we'll give you 100 bags and just come in.
Yeah, little paper and that.
Little paper and that. Yeah, 5 minutes out of my time, I'll do that. Young 100 bags. Nah, I think
Trent will be back soon. I'm excited. I think he's back in training properly now, isn't it, Curtis?
Yeah.
Curtis back in training. Gravenberch wasn't on the pitch for very long, but the way he was moving, he looked sharp, which is great. I'm actually excited. I'm so excited for all the players to come back in and that, because we're good, man. We are good.
Man. I can't wait, man. I was doing the show yesterday with the man, them Jacob and a few of the other guys.
Oh, yeah, I threw the eyes in and it just let man know that I'm watching.
Yeah, I saw. But yeah, it was just good, man. It's so good just to see these guys, man, just humble, bro. When Liverpool win a game and they don't win, you see how quickly they will humble, bro. They're like,
humble, bro.
Yeah, they're just, listen, man, we just have to keep cooking, man. One game at a time. It's on our own hands now. Let's not throw it away. Let's not do silly things. But I know it's us versus the refs. It's us versus the rest of the Premier League. And sometimes it's us versus our own fans at times, man. But again, with the man versus the refs. Yeah, bro.
Check complete. It's fine. Perfect. Yeah.
Little segue and that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, the referees. I don't know, man. I saw a man get sent off yesterday for shielding the ball in the Burnley game.
He sent man off for shielding the ball. Then he sent the company off for asking about why you sent him off for shielding the ball. Or what's Gordon get sent off for kicking the ball away? bro, no joke, yeah. We could have done check complete just on our game, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
Go just said the same thing, innit? And I mean this, bro. I'm not complaining, safe innit? Because Goat's obviously thinking the same. Am I the only one watching them put the line up for Lewis Duncan Diaz and going, yeah, Diaz is still onside? Bro, they put the line up. All right, big pause and laugh for what I'm about to say, innit? But they put it up against Lewis Dunk's glutes, innit?
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, they put the line there, and then they've matched up with Diaz, and I'm like, okay, it's in line with each other, bro. You basically showed me the line, so I'm waiting for the finger to turn green, but obviously it goes red before anything else. So I'm like, hold on a minute, it's offside, bro.
Savvy, if you not notice as well, bro, even the line is thick. So I'm like, okay, hold on a second. If you draw the hairline, right, and you made the line thick, as long as the body of the player and our player is in the same line, then he can't be offside, bro. He has to be on. He's not over it. He's not beyond that line. He's on the same line, bro. So he's literally on side. It had to have been the big toe, bro, that we couldn't see. Because I saw the same thing and I was like, yeah, that don't look offside still. But they're not even showing you the lines no more, bro. They told man, oh yeah, they're drawing the lines. No, show us the lines, bro. Show us.
Yeah, so you know what? I rate thingy for that still, Carragher, because it was like, oh, come on then, tell me, is it offside? It's like, well, they're drawing the lines. I know you can't see it. And Carragher's like, well, can you show us then?
Because they know if they show you and they can't explain the reasons again, if they just say no, we couldn't see it, and you just go, all right, cool, it's offside. I'll take your word for it.
If you use the hairline, is onside, and if you use the thicker line, it makes him offside. You can't do that, bro. Surely it's got to be consistent through every league and everything like that, bro.
I don't know. I found it weird as well when they was like, oh, you were drawing them. I'm like, show us the lines then. Don't have to show people in the stadium. Just show us on TV, bro. Like, you're already showing us.
Bro, but you have the opinion that and I know what everyone's going to say about money and how it works and all that, but you not have the opinion that every professional football rule should be the same.
Yeah.
It's professional football, bro.
It just be the same.
Bro, I'm watching the championship, bro. I watched Somerville whip on in the top corner and that, bro. But I'm like, yeah, man was offside in the build-up. Said like, yeah, don't do VAR. All right, fair enough. That's kind of crazy. But in the Liverpool game alone, yeah, that was
No, the ref tried to bump us, man. They was silly, and I realized with Klopp as well. Yeah, I think he's trying to control himself for the last because he's trying to get that narrative away from us to see if the referees forget for a minute and then just go, do you know what? He hasn't said nothing to us about us.
He just laughs now.
So when he's looking at it, because even I could see that he was getting wound up. Like, how many times are you guys going to foul our players and get away with it? But as soon as we touch one of your players, I saw we should have a penalty for someone pulling someone's shirt and letting it go in the box. That was the same thing I saw outside the box, and they gave a free kick for it. And he didn't even hesitate. He was like, foul. I'm like,
do you know that every week somebody does that to Virgil in the box? They grab his shirt and just hold it.
Who did they grab? Nunes. He grabbed it. Nunes makes a run around him. Look, he makes a meal of it, but he grabs him. Him back. So if you're not going for the ball as a defender, but you're stopping the striker from getting there by pulling his shirt and grabbing him back.
You know how scared I was towards the end of the game when Salah was trying to help defend. The one party did decide to try and help defend. And then man just grabbed Salah's arm, bro, while he was running and holding onto it. And I was like, oh, Salah's gone down. Obviously, they're going to give a free kick. No, play on.
No, make it. Do you know what it is? There's some players that can sell it. Neymar sells free kicks like there's no tomorrow, bro. He's cold at winning free kicks. Like, he's so theatrical, but
yeah, Grealish
as well. But Salah's one, it always looks like he's trying to win it. So that's why he never gets them, even though they are fouls. But Darwin, you pulled him. You pulled the Darwin shirt. You pulled him back. He's trying to go for the ball. Should he have stayed on his feet? Probably. But at the end of the day, man's getting tugged in it. So what do you want me to do? Stay on my feet so you don't? No, look at it. Vieira looks at it and you're telling me, man, then we tell me, it's a coming together. So him running away from the defender tries to tug him back. That's a coming together. All right. But then I saw the exact same thing happen outside the box and the referee didn't even hesitate. Foul. Give it to them. I'm like, okay, all right, fair enough. It's mad.
The worst decision I saw was McAllister on Ndingra. McAllister running alongside Ndingra, and he touches his shoulder, and then the ref's like, yeah, yellow card, big man.
Ndingra throws himself to the floor, bro. And then he tries to throw the sit. Oh, he put his arm. That's not what happened, big man. And I know we have the benefit of a replay, and you saw it in the goal, and you can't see the replay. I get it, but big man, when someone in the air go, he dives still. Play on.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard that. Carragher kept saying in the game, which I'm with him on this one. He kept saying somebody must be telling him in his ear that that's a free kick because he was blowing the whistle for stuff he couldn't see, bro.
Yeah, because there was one when he was looking the other way, and he gave them the free kick for it.
It was McAllister again. Yeah. So McAllister and Finger were tussling in front of him, But then they went the other side of him, and before he turned around, he just saw that people were on the floor, so he blew the whistle. And I'm like, bruv, there's no way this geezer saw that, because on the replay, you can see that he can't see it, bruv.
Mm-hmm.
But they told us, listen, if you're going to start doing that, good, that's what you should do. But you told us that the VAR can't get involved in yellow cards and regular fouls unless it's
Liverpool game, blood. The rules seem to just be happening and changing while it's to do with Liverpool, bro. It's always when it's Liverpool game, that's when there's some rule change, there's some adjustments, there is new things that gets put in place. No one ever heard of them. But when it comes to Liverpool game, all of a sudden you don't want to show the lines. All of a sudden the referee can't even see fouls, but he can blow for them and you can dish out yellow cards. And you're right, Carragher kept saying, why does he keep delaying? Like, who is telling him what to do?
Nah, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Anywho. Stinker of the week, lad. Throw in the chat, people. Stinker of the week.
I've got 3 still. I got Sterling missing a mad open goal from a great pass from Palmer. And then I've got Kabore. A cross comes in the box and man fires it into his net as if he's a striker. I'm like, he had a bet on. No one's going to convince me otherwise. He had a bet on, bro. I'm telling you, he had a bet on. If he's one of the next man that gets found out for gambling, you know why, bro. And the other one was Seamus. Man chested it into his own net and then blamed the goalkeeper for it. Said, I was chesting it too. Where are you? Okay.
I got Gabori as well, man. Because that right there was a super strike, bro. I don't know what this man's doing, bro. Check his bank account. Check his William Hill account.
Yeah, someone to check him, bro.
His family, bro. There's no way, bro. There's no way.
Like, there was... I don't even know.
I'll tell you. There's nothing I'll tell them wrong. I don't think.
He's saying the defensive of Haaland. Nah, man, Haaland was just getting roughed up by 2 centers. 2v1, man. In a fight, sometimes you lose, innit?
Yeah.
2v1.
And for not having chest after the game. Okay.
They did have chest. They were celebrating the draw. From the ones I saw, anyway.
Am I correct? I swear, correct me on it, because I know that we brought up the same thing at the beginning of the season.
What's that?
Wasn't it Spurs who were celebrating the draw against Arsenal at the beginning of the season, the 2-2? They were celebrating like they won the Champions League, innit? And Arsenal fans are costing them for it.
Yeah, so why you celebrating draws? That shows that you're a small club. I remember.
Yeah, exactly. That wasn't a yellow card. Don't header was net in the offside. Yeah, it was offside. It was. Yeah, I mean, man, don't ever get Cruyff turn from dunk again like that, bro.
Hey, no, it was a drag back and a Cruyff turn and a
V. Bro, don't have
the little drag, push, Cruyff, and then the V turn. It's cold, bro.
Yeah, Lallana stopped teaching him stuff in training. Oh, bro. Did you think Lallana scored, bro?
No, because do you know what? When he hit it, I could see he scruffed it in it. You can tell the ones are gonna go inside the post. They were just trickling away.
I looked at Lallana's face and I looked at the Liverpool fans' face, and they all had this eye contact. I was like, "Thanks, bro."
No. Lallana meant he. I think he missed that on purpose, bro.
Bruv, did you see what he said before the game started?
What did he say?
They interviewed him how they interviewed Trent. He said, I'm desperate for Liverpool to win the league, bruv.
Man said, I'm desperate for Liverpool to win the league.
He said, before the game? Yeah. Listen, if I'm Lewis Dong, when I get in that change room, clothesline and that, bro.
Yeah, man can't. Hold on, you're in the lineup today. It's not like Milner where he wasn't in the squad today. You're in the lineup. You're telling me you're desperate.
I can't lie, man. Millie looked like he missed us still.
Yeah. Nah, he missed the environment, innit, man? You know what I mean?
You're trying to do the low-key thing, innit? Let me just sit up here in my tracksuit and not really be about, man, car. You know what I mean? I ain't really trying to...
Nah, I think Lallana missed that on purpose. Because he's a clean striker of the ball. And the first time when he left and he played us, bro, he cooked us differently in that time.
He very bad.
Yeah, he was moving mad. When he came on and he got the chance, he drops in. Maybe Kwanzaa put him off a bit, but he dragged the hell out of that, bro. He wanted to miss, man. He didn't look like someone wanted to score because Lallana would have probably crashed him back, dropped his shoulder on him, and
when I seen him warm up to come on the pitch, I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, bro. Because say what you want about Lallana, bro, but Lallana without injuries, bro.
Yeah, it's a cold problem, man.
Yeah, Charles is a good shot actually for sure. Yeah, I agree.
The Man
U game was a bit weird. Oh yeah, Man U might get stinkered. Man U might get it, bro. How you score a winner but don't score the winner, bro?
It's not even that, man. They got cooked the whole game. And that's what pissed me off even more about the FA Cup game, because we should have just killed them off. Like the way Brentford was cooking these, man, yeah, it's like they had a spell on the net, bro, or the goal, bro, because the ball just didn't want to go in for Brentford.
Yeah, bro, I'll be honest, bro. Listen, the occasion of it being Liverpool versus Man U gave them an extra 5%. When their players were tired in that game, remember they had a longer rest than us as well. That little 5% where everyone's like, oh yeah, the fans are going crazy, let's go for it. That's how they beat us, bro. Because I'm watching that game against Brentford, and me and my son are just getting wound up because my son's like, they've missed so many chances. Man U's going to win this game now because they're cooking them. And then Man U's, and then if my son was here, I swear to you, I seen Mason Mount warming up. Said Mason Mount's going to come on and score the winner. That's what I thought, bro. And then he scored. I'm like, nah. Then Brentford said, "Oh fuck, all right, man, let's play properly." Then went up the other side and scored straight away.
It always happens, though. You know, sometimes in games here when you can't score, but it takes the team to score before, and then you all of a sudden now you're shooting boots.
They hit the thing, they hit the post 3 times,
and then the crossbar they hit as well twice from a header
from
Mbeumo.
Bro, the part on the goal, Tony's controlling.
Yeah, Tony was on some different level.
But hey, listen, we don't have to play him again, and Mbeumo's back, bro. So hey, Brentford, go do your thing, man. You know, like that.
It's cold.
Yeah, it's one of them ones, man. Hey, man, load it.
Man said, go lads.
Team of the week.
Team of the week. Game week 29. Let's get it, man.
Vibesy.
Guys in the chat, man, get involved, man.
Get involved, man. First of all, did you struggle?
I did. I still haven't got a left back, so whoever you put there, you can have.
Surprisingly, I've got it here. I think who did I? There was one. Oh yeah, the only position I've got left, because I've got lineup build on thingy as well, so I put my players in, and the only position I have free is DM. But I've got
no. There's one man that gets in there, bro.
I think it's the same person you put in, then
it's one man, bro, and he's the best in the world at DM.
Okay, that's the only name I've got.
Yeah, he's the
only name I've got. So okay.
He's the best. Like, do you know what? Do you know what I love from him yesterday as well? Obviously, we'll start with the goalkeeper and stuff. It was that when Arsenal was trying to go long all the time from their goal kicks and set pieces, he sat in a position where he was always the first one to win it.
Yeah,
and I was
the best, bro.
Nah, bro.
He's the best. He's the best. I told you before, like how I felt about him and that. But even when I watched him midweek last week with international break and that, the game against Brazil, cold, bro. Goalkeeper, I've got Emi Martinez, Aston Villa.
I've got Martinez as well, but I've also got, what's his name, Mudryk, the Burnley goalkeeper.
Burnley keeper, I knew he was going to have him as well. He made some good saves in the game.
Yeah, but I have got Martinez, man.
Anyone in the chat got anyone? Goat's got Martinez. And then the Brentford. I don't know who else is there. Yeah, Brentford.
Emi Martinez. No, he's a cold goalkeeper, man. Arsenal missed the trick there. Honestly, they missed the trick. They bought 2 goalkeepers for what now? 30 mil and 50 mil. They spent 80 million on 2 goalkeepers, and none of them are as good as Emi Martinez. You could have saved that and used that for a striker, by the way, Arsenal. Just to let you know. Just to let you know.
Yeah. Although Alexander Norwich should have scored that. He should have scored that.
They will let him off, man.
He took that shot. You know when you think you're offside and you just stand there and kick it to waste time. That's why,
bro.
Yeah. The reason why I'm giving him a bit of grace here, because when he takes the shot, when you watch him, he looks to the linesman like, oh, that wasn't offside. Because he just was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely off. Let me just kick it at the keeper without kicking it away. But hey, man, should have scored on it. Should we go? Should we go partnership first? Centre backs.
Yeah, go
on. I've got. Mine might be different to everyone else still. I've got. Don't look at me like that, bro. I got.
No, because mine are different as well. So I know.
I've got Aya for Brentford, and Gabriel.
Do you know who I've got? Kwanzaa and O'Shea.
Oh,
he was really good, man. And obviously he got the goal, but he was really good. So O'Shea and I had Kwanzaa. I also have I put Gabriel in, and I had Gabriel and Saliba because I think the partnership between the two was really good.
Yeah,
on the day defensively.
I'm not putting them. Yeah, I agree, but the reason why I'm not putting them both in because it's very unfair. Because I see everyone in the chat puts Gabriel and Saliba, but they're both playing for the same team, and there's all the other games going on. So, because what everyone's going to say is it's against Man City, and it stopped and blah blah blah. But yeah, but so did everyone else. Play really good games.
The other there was other defenders as well out there doing well. But yeah, those are my. So I've got 4 basically. I had Gabriel, Saliba, Kwanzaa, and I also had O'Shea from Burnley.
It's a weird game, innit? Because I know that when the match finished yesterday, I think they gave Saliba man of the match, maybe. But I know he was first on all the stats in it. But while I was watching the game, I was like, Gabriel looked like he was better.
I don't even understand because, like, and I get it. There's some things we're not going to see, and sometimes I don't know how they measure some of their metrics.
Yeah, he was first to everything, bro.
Yeah, and I'm like, but I watched Gabriel was the one doing a lot of the defending, bro. Like, maybe he was getting some blocks in here or there where I weren't noticing, but there was a lot of times from like replays, and I'm like, Gabriel was there, header in that. Gabriel was there.
That's what I thought. Okay, we'll have to divide it up. I'm not doing Saliba and Gabriel because that's not fair.
Probably throw Saliba. I don't think he's made one for a while, so I think probably give it to
Saliba in. I'll be honest, bro. I'm not on Kwanzaa going in at all, bro.
Cool.
And this probably be disrespect for everyone. For me, I know it's a whole 90 minutes in it, but I don't think I thought Kwanzaa and Bradley yesterday on that right side were just decent, bro. But I actually think it was like I don't say this without making it sound more negative than it is. Because when I say I think it was their worst game. That doesn't mean I think they were shit. I just think their levels have been so high. I thought they weren't very good.
Do you know what it was? You know what it's for though, Xavier? A lot of their set pieces, Kwanzaa was the first to it. And that's why.
Yeah, but also the first half, when they kept going down that side, them two, their positioning wasn't good, bro. And obviously there's levels to what's going on because Konate only figured it out from the start of this season because he'd have to get used to whoever he's playing against, either somebody going inverted or somebody just leaving. And Konate is probably the best. He might be the best in the Prem at that, bro. Like covering them both spaces and stuff like that. But it was a bit awkward, bro. At many times, it's like, get drawn out. And if one person gets past Bradley, the player 1-2, they're in behind Kwanzaa straight away. And then it was just, last-ditch tackle from Wataru or Virgil or Kelleher coming out. So that second spot. Now I got Aya still. That's the one of the live games I watched the whole game, Brentford game. I know he scored, but he was good before that as well. He was really good. Man, you didn't get to do anything in that game apart from that one goal. I don't believe so. And you got O'Shea in it.
O'Shea. Burnley. For the goal, solid throughout.
Angel, I agree. I said that to Enzo earlier. Don't take what I'm saying wrong. Forget them going forward because I'm talking about him as a defender. Bradley was fine going. Actually, he wasn't that good going forward in the first half. He was too indecisive. He was good breaking the lines, but when he got to the edge of the box, after he started to pass the ball to Salah, and then Salah was messing up. But before that, I'm not used to Bradley cutting in that position all the time, bro. I'm used to him going straight to the byline. And some of his crosses weren't beating the first man. So,
Tim, put it down to the chat to vote, innit?
Yeah, I mean, you can have O'Shea if you want, man. I thought he was good as well. Yeah.
Are you sure?
But yeah. But that's put that ire in there because I thought he was. I was saying it before he scored the goal to save Brentford in the game, but I thought he was really dope, man. But yeah, go O'Shea.
There we go. O'Shea.
Man said that Van Heck nearly got punched up by Virgil, bro.
Yeah.
Virgil put the fist up, said, "Why you little? I ought to."
Bro, the way that Virgil shoved him as well, bro, that was a different shove. I'm like, you're a grown man as well. But
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know this, innit? In the end, if you push a man like that in this, bro, something's gonna happen today, bro.
Yeah.
If that happens in the end, you might not make it home. If that happens at school, someone's getting expelled, bro, because you've embarrassed me in front of the whole school. You know the ones where man are just like, I'll give you the first push and it ain't that bad, but you just push my whole soul out, bro.
Yeah, because you can feel the power in it, man. man just ease you off and you nearly trip over and
yeah. Only thing I will say though is that's the same tactic what Arsenal use, isn't it? And I'm like, it's not fair. It's not fair on the other team. If you can stand offside and just hold our players, how's that fair, bro?
It's because you're standing your ground in it. You're not.
So.
Yeah, it's because you're standing your ground. You're not actually attacking the ball and you're not actually getting involved. You're standing your ground. So it's down to the player to run around you because you're not going to move. So what we should do is if they're going to stand there, we just stand.
Yeah, but they're not standing there with the. They're not standing there with.
Yeah,
I know, with the arms at their side, bro.
I know. They're gonna do that, like pretend that you're running into them. I know that part. But what Virgil did smartly yesterday, and we did like we were just sitting into the gaps. So whenever they put their line, we were just sitting in the gaps. So as soon as they put the ball in, we'll just run through their gaps and then go and clear it. But yeah, Dunk had 2 good, decent headers as well yesterday.
Yeah, I agree. We got AR in the chat as well.
Yeah. Right back.
Or left back? Right back.
Right back. Who did you have?
Go. Which one we on, right back or left back?
Yeah, right back. I've got Porro for right back.
I got Konza.
Thought
both of them had a good game though. Yeah. I actually got Porro written down as well. I only put Konza ahead of Porro because he scored as well. But yeah, I thought Porro was good. I think he's really good in general. Anyway, I think he's dope, man.
No, I think that the England call up has made him a bit better. I think he came back with, shoulders are back now and chest out. Porro.
Yeah, it's a weird position because obviously he can play right back and centre back, but usually he's a centre back. But obviously they had Pau Torres in there, with Thingy, Costa. So, but yeah, either one I'm with. I thought they're both really good. I don't think I have any more Spurs guys, so you can put him in.
Nah, I think Konza, man, put him in. Good man. Porro's the one who crossed the ball for what's his name, Kabore, to tap it in.
Yeah, and he just went in.
Yeah, left back. As I said, I didn't have anyone for left back. What I did notice yesterday, not yet. Was it yesterday? Yesterday. Robinson. Yeah, he was getting cooked still. Not from like people taking him on, but from his positioning. From his positioning, he was bad. But not from like someone taking him on and cooking.
Yeah, he was bad yesterday.
Yeah, he had the day off, man. I don't know what was going through his head, bro. He had the day off. I don't have anyone at left back. If there's anyone, the chat.
I got my man. I got Man City done with the beard, with the young dude who's lying about his age, bro. Yeah, I thought he was dope. Because I've been asking for better performances from him for the last however long, but I thought he was good.
Do you think he's the reason why Saka had to come off? Huh? Sav, you there? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Earth to Sav. Chat, can you hear me? Yo, testing. I don't know if you can hear me, bro. Oh, is it Sav that's gone now? Okay, big up, guys. Yeah, was it? Do you guys think he was the reason why Saka got taken off yesterday? Let me know. Sav's been abducted. Yeah, man. Big up, bro. Big up, guys. Appreciate it. Guavidol. Yeah. Let's put Guavidol in, man. Wait for Sav to get back in before we finish the team. DM. I think we're gonna put the same guy in anyway. Man. This guy is way too good, man. Rodri can play centre back, DM, wherever you need him, man. But he was cold still. Yeah, Scratch StreamYard seems good.
It's messing up, man.
Too many updates, man. Too many updates.
Yeah, they keep trying to change stuff, man. But
I
yeah,
put
that's there to
Garvey
be done.
in, and then I put Rodri in because I know we said that he's the guy that we both agreed on.
Rodri's he's cold still. He's cold.
The 2 8s.
Ooh, interesting. Well, I know one of them is straight away, isn't it? So, in fact, obviously formation-wise, obviously Matt's got to go in. I got Thingy midfield though, Palmer. I thought he was cold. And to be fair, we've done okay. You agree? We've done all these shows.
Yeah, he's in there.
We've done all these shows every week from the start of the season. We've always spoke about him. We said at the start that I don't think it was a good idea for Man City to sell him to Chelsea. To be fair to Man City, they've got away with it because Chelsea's not very good. Because if Chelsea was like a title rival or something or got better, it's a problem, bro. He's really good, man.
No, 28 GA.
And man, do not Panenka fucking penalties on that, bro.
No, he's taking the piss, bro. Even his second finish was cold. Lovely little flick from Sterling to put him in, and the finish was cold. But McAllister again, man. Mac 10, the number 8, shining. This guy is on. Oh, man, he's getting so good. Do you know what? There's only one thing sometimes he winds me up. Not winds me up, but I think if he can tweak it slightly, there's moments when he trusts himself so much in terms of holding on to the ball. There's moments where he loses it, and we can concede from it. But when he does hold it, like there was one moment in the midfield when 2 men tried to rush him, and he literally just got out there and played the ball into Sub. Sub then played it into Mo, and Mo did a slipper foot shot. But yeah, cold, man. Cold. McAllister, 35 million, bro. That's ridiculous.
I'm freezing you because he was balling, and then the commentator was like, "That's what you paid the big money for." And then Carragher was like, "35 million, is that big money?"
Man said, nah,
and the guy didn't know what to say. He's like, "With the add-ons," and he's like, "Yeah, the add-ons ain't much money either." That's it. Add-ons take it up to 50 mil. Still a bargain.
Especially what we've seen, what some people are paying for players this season for anyway. But yeah, what a signing, man. And I think now, and this is going to be interesting because once, obviously, the other midfielders are back in as well, Curtis Jones and the rest, I don't see how he gets, and probably the only other position is going to be maybe who goes in for Sob if Sob, but I feel like Szoboszlai was really good as well. But obviously it wasn't his best, but that was a much better improvement.
I thought he was better as well. That's why I was a bit confused to see the narrative running around. I didn't know that most people didn't think he was good yesterday, but apparently they didn't.
No, he just didn't see the other side of the game.
A bit strange.
No, it was good, man. Really, really good. He could have had an assist if Mo decided to just put the ball in the back of the net instead of shooting at the goalkeeper from far and that. For no reason. Which would have helped.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, Palmer, really, really good. Smart signing. And they're saying he's the actual only signing that the Chelsea boss made. Poch. I think they're saying the rest of them was just handpicked for him. I don't know. I was listening to the Chelsea fan on the stream yesterday, man. I was like, yeah, the rest of them was bought from, the owners. But Palmer was the actual one he wanted. So I don't know.
How do Chelsea fans know that?
I don't know. I don't know their club, bro.
Everyone wants to be in the know about stuff, innit? But no one works for the club. Get a job there, then, if you know so much, bro.
I would expect them to know a bit more than what I do because I don't support Chelsea. That's all. All right, where do you want to go? The front three?
Yeah, man. Don't really mind which side because front three, innit? I got Harvey Barnes in there.
I've got Harvey Barnes.
Cold. Harvey Barnes is cold. I got. Oh yeah, tell me who you got next, bro. This is interesting. Who Diaz?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have Diaz in it.
Do you want me to tell you? I can tell you the left-sided players I've got. Yeah. Or the wingers. So I got Harvey Barnes. I got Diaz.
Who else you got?
I got Harvey Barnes, Diaz, Dominic Solanke, Ivan Toney, Isak, and I had Palmer there. And the main guy that I really like, and I mention him to you all the time, is that Mooney has done from Fulham, bro. I think he's so good, man. And I only realized when they say
I tried to think. Yeah. Yeah, I tried to think more outside the box yesterday because some other strikers play better than these players, man. I got Thingy in there. What's his name again? Shit. What's it? Brent.
Is it Brentford or Luton?
The geezer who plays for the Chilean international. Now he plays for Sheffield. Is Sheffield he plays for?
The one that scored 2.
He was cold yesterday. Not yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, got him in there. I think it's Brenton. I think it's Brenton. Yeah, they lost in it, so that's why they mentioned him. Got smoked. His goal actually weren't that good, man. Like, I know everyone's raving on about the goal. The keeper should have saved it, bro.
Every goal he scores, everyone says he's mad.
Man should have slapped it, bro. The keeper slapped it into the net, bro. I was like, what?
So every goal,
crazy.
What? Because I always see the narrative, and every goal I see this man score, there's like, oh, it's a cold goal, so I go and check it, and I'm like, okay, all right,
yeah. Oh yeah, I was right. That is his name, Brerion Diaz. So I got him in there. I thought he was cold, and realistically, with everything he did in the game, Sheffield should have won, bro. They threw it away and then ended up as a drew. Got Muniz. Here's my outside one, and I've got. Oh no, that's it. I've got Muniz, Brentian Diaz, and Harvey Barnes.
I think most people, as it said, Barnes in there.
Yeah, and I'm like, Barnes. Both of them was their goals were massive in the game, bro. Like, obviously Sheffield should have won, but the fact he scored them goals anyway, Harvey Barnes literally saved them, bro, because that was a comeback, innit? They were losing 3-1.
And got cooked up, man. Through the middle, obviously Isak was okay in the game. He got 2 pens, didn't he?
Yeah,
Tony. I felt Tony was really good, but also Muniz, man. Muniz he felt like he was everywhere in that game. I see him try to do a Rabona finish. The header just put wide.
His goal was cold.
But before that, bro, it was just his overall play. He's just
it's a problem, bro. It's a problem because me and you and Calvin talking about him while the game was on, innit? He's a serious guy, man.
It's up to you, bro.
Nah, Sheffield guys gotta go in, bro. Has to. I don't mind about that last spot, but the Sheffield guys gotta go in.
What's his name?
It's Diaz as well. His first name is you put BRERE in. Should be there. Should we see the Chile flag? There he is. No, he's not. No, it's not. That's not him.
What is it? Spell his first name?
BRERE again. Should come up now. There he is.
This man's Chilean. It looks like a guy from. Looks like he's from Essex on it.
That's what
This guy is Chilean. All right, say less, bro. To be fair, though, you look. Does McAllister look Argentinian to you?
No, not one bit, bruv. Not one bit. And his name's Kevin McAllister, bruv. That don't sound Argentinian at all, bruv.
Yeah, some of these men don't look like. If you look at their country flag, actually, to be fair, I think Garvador, he looks like, he's Croatian. Saliba, Kwanzaa, yeah.
Yeah, you can't really tell with the black man them if you're French because they don't count. You can't look at a black man and say he's French in it because it doesn't count, bruv. Like they're from somewhere else, and their family's from somewhere else.
Honesty, St. McAllister is from Scottish descent.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, nah, fair. And who did you want to go on the other side?
No, I got Muniz as well.
Muniz, isn't it?
Yeah.
My boy Muniz, blood. Cold boy, man. He's cold, man. Young as well, Brazilian. No wonder you move with that much flair, man. Because there's some of the stuff I see this man trying. Outrageous. All right, chat. What we doing now? Let's go. Captain for this team. Who's the captain? Who's the captain?
I'll go Rodri.
Yeah, go on. Who's the player of the week? Chat, who's your player of the week out of this team? Who played the best, in your opinion?
Played the best. Oh, I'm winning with McAllister still. I'm not smoke, bro.
What is that? Big Mac from Goat, Rodri from Alexander. Is that for the captain, right? Honestly says Rodri for player of the week. Rodri, sorry, and then player of the week, Mac 10. Lucho from Dustin. Lucho ain't even in there, big man. Mac from AR. Yeah, McAllister it is then.
It's so funny because the way man were talking in your thingy, your chill zone about Diaz, bruv. And then 2 days later, man's the flavor of the month again. Kind of crazy still.
Yeah, it has to be the flavor of the month. So that's player of the week, captain of the week, manager of the week. Who we giving manager of the week to?
I have no idea, bruv.
Don't want to be Liverpool.
Give it to Vincent Company. Give it to Vincent Company, man. Let him have something, bro.
Nah, he got sent off, bro. He ain't getting that.
It's got to be of importance of what you did with your team, so it can't be.
So it has
fuck this, bro. No. Fuck the bullshit, bro. Klopp, bro, he's top of the table, bro.
That's who I have in it, but I just didn't want to be biased. Yeah. You want to be the only one that said it still. Now you gotta give it to Klopp, man. Put his team out there, top of the league, and said Eddie Howe, good comeback as well, great substitutions as well.
That was good. Yeah, that was.
That's a good one as well. So in terms of importance, was Eddie Howe's win more important than Klopp's win?
There's nothing in the Prem more important than winning the Prem, and we're top of the table, bro. If we lost to Brighton, bro, that would have been terrible considering that them two drew after. That would have been horrible. Eddie Howe did well, but also his team were getting smoked in the game before that. So he set that up too. And you know what?
Yeah.
They were getting smoked, bro. It wasn't like, if you didn't watch that game, that Newcastle West Ham game, you're gonna think that they did this little comeback and that. No, I promise. Newcastle were getting smoked, bro. Paqueta and Bowen and Kudus were running a riot, bro, and then I managed to send man to the top of the table, bro, and that's all I'm saying, bro.
Didn't Eddie Howe sub his subs? No, they got injured, didn't they? But all right, cool. Goal of the week.
Goal of the week. It's probably got to be Muniz, isn't it?
The RB's goal was called. Konza's goal, even though he didn't mean it, was good. Man did a little backspin.
No, it was meaning, man.
No, backspin drop over the goalkeeper. Barnes was good as well. His goal cut. He drops the shoulder, finishes it.
Great goal.
Woods, that header, ball over the top, and then the little flick over the goalkeeper. That Muniz's volley. There was even
I hear what you're saying, Goatman, but honestly, I'm not joking, man. Watch the Kudus goal back. I watched it just before we went live to freshen up and everything, and I'm like, of course, if Salah scored that, I want him to score it, but the keeper, bruv, he gets a whole hand to it, bro, and then pushes it into the goal. He should have saved that. Standard one.
So, to be fair, O'Shea's header as well was a mistake because he headed it, and the goalkeeper had two hands on him, threw in his neck.
I think his goal was cold as well.
Is it?
My man that plays for Burnley, Josh.
Yeah. What's his name? Colin?
Yeah.
Colin or something like that.
Yeah, Josh Cullen. It's a good goal, man.
Who are we giving it to then?
Everyone's got different people, man. And all of the goals meant something, I think, in them games as well. Stopped. It weren't like goals when it was like 4-1 up and stuff like that. Muniz one's, the comeback for Fulham, innit? Harvey Barnes is a comeback for Newcastle as well.
Mm-hmm.
Cullen got the draw against Chelsea.
Konza sealed the game.
Woods
equalizer.
Fucking hell, they always. Don't know. I don't care. Pick which one you want, man. I thought it was all good goals. I think Cullen's goal was the best goal.
The volley in it, that was cold.
Yeah.
Go on, give it to him.
Angel went Cullen as well.
10 minutes.
Team of the week. Just before we get out of here, We're going next 5 minutes. We'll take questions from the chat, man, so then I can actually reply to you and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So we'll run that. See what you man are saying to load at your questions and that, man. Make them make sense as well. You know the vibes and that. You know
I said make sense. Of course.
How StreamYard's moving, bro. I don't like it.
I know you got the dodgy StreamYard and that, bro. I don't know. Can you hear me again? Are you gone? Nope, you can't hear me again. So, guys, get your questions.
I can hear you bit by bit, man, but I don't know what.
Get your questions in, guys. Get your questions in. Oh my god. I don't know. Do you have any start questions already or no? If you can hear me, boss.
Nope,
can't hear me. Solo show again. Why do Barcelona have 5 games in April? Oh, fella. I have no clue. They want to give the league to Real Madrid anyway, man. So, yeah.
We say that. We say then.
Nothing. Second question from
There's no gift in nothing, bro. We've been mashing work, bro.
I don't even know how you heard that. Man mentioned Real Madrid, all of a sudden you come out of the woodwork. Where do you think Liverpool LFC will win the league now with 9 games to go? Go on, Sev. Changing your answer, you're keeping it the same. No, can't hear me again, I guess. Sev said Spurs. He thinks that's when we'll win it. Maybe in the next 3 games. I think if Liverpool can string together 3 wins, I think by then one of the other 2 teams will drop points. Let's see, man. But the away games that we have coming up, I think is like Man United, West Ham. I can't remember who the other one is, but we have another away game. I think that period there is going to be our toughest. I think the home games we should take care of the home games. But yeah, the away ones are going to be the ones because we have to play 3 back-to-back, 3 games away from home in a row. So, or Everton, I think, is the other one. So Everton, West Ham, and Man United. I think those are the 3 we have to play away. Do Liverpool win all 9 games? Maybe. I think maybe there's a draw in there. I don't know where though. There's the question from Honesty underneath. Question: how do you guys think KDB will be in the Prem because the injuries are piling up? Do you guys see him going to a La Liga and cook for a couple of seasons and retire?
That's crazy. He said that. I was thinking that yesterday. I was literally thinking if he goes and does the Modric and Cruz thing, although Modric and Cruz were there earlier in their career, but yeah, he could prolong his career a little bit more.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know what team it would be, but you're trying to sell everyone to Barca, isn't it? I guess you want to make the league interesting. That's fine.
Oh no, KDB at Barca will cook, bro.
I know.
Yeah, you cook, man. You just don't make him your number 1 guy and keep him useful and that. Yeah, you can cook there still. Just because of the style of play you play out in it, it's the tiki taka passing. It won't be too much different to Man City. Yeah, it's gonna
AR says, I think the next one's AR's one.
What was that? When?
Yeah, when is Jota back? Did you answer the Jota one?
Nah, bro. Honestly, bro, StreamYard is taking the piss, bro. I even just had to write. I just sent him. I sent him a message while I was in the background and that, bro. So nah. When Jota back, do you start him? No. You have to. You go with what's going on the pitch, and that'll be unfair to just start him. So everyone's still doing their thing.
Yeah.
Savage is the Dortmund man. Where you think all the Tuchel hate comes from? From who? From Dortmund fans.
They don't hate him.
Yeah, they don't hate him, and he went Bayern Munich anyway, bro. So what? Everyone else doesn't like Tuchel, bro, from the Prem for some reason. I have no idea why. Because when he was here and he had the Chelsea job at the beginning, yeah, it was horrible to play.
Could he be one of the other guys maybe Liverpool look at as a manager?
Bro, if you want to get, bro, I said that before, yeah, and I didn't realize how much Liverpool fans don't want him there. But all I know is like he knows what he's doing, bro.
I'll bring
Sets
it
up
up
a team really good. Yeah. Won the Champions League with
I'll bring it
Chelsea.
up
Really great.
See what people say. What's the next one on the list? If we beat Man United and Arsenal draw to Brighton, I think it's done. The players are hungry for that, the Prem. And also, we will go into a higher gear. I hope so, man. I hope so. I don't think Liverpool this season, maybe in like 1 or 2 games, the Villa game, I remember literally we were just way too good for them on the day.
Everton as well.
Everton was really good. Narrowed them down to 1 header in the first couple of minutes. Other than that, they had nothing. I think there's other games where we've dominated. Man City, that after the first 20 minutes, half an hour, we dominated Man City game at Anfield. And it was really good. But I honestly don't think Liverpool's played second gear, maybe even third. I think we touch in third gear maybe once or twice in this season. I just think we've just found a way to win and found our way to get the results. We've not played great. And I can only imagine the Liverpool team actually playing great, what it will be like for the rest of the Premier League. Because you think Arsenal's scary when they're playing well.
I think this time last season, we started cooking everyone. When we were shit last season. It's only down to the last 2 games where we kind of like, we was already over. Man U had won their games, Villa and Southampton in it. But before that, the previous 9 games smoked everyone. So same running, better team. Everyone's more energetic. Let's go for it, man. Let's go for it. But obviously, big up Ends for jumping on that. You know the vibes.
Big up, bro, as always, man.
Man. Big up the chat as well. This say, they're mugging me off. So StreamYard now wants to be fine.
Is it working properly now?
Yeah, suck your mum, man. Dickheads.
At least they fixed your issue that you complained about.
Every time I said something about StreamYard in the stream, they took me out, bro. Then to remember, I'll just go to another platform and pay for this, bro. You know what I mean? It's not free. But yeah, big up to everyone in the chat, man. Ends video tomorrow.
Tomorrow, guys, 8:30, Chill Zone. Where we look across not only the Premier League, we look across all the other leagues as well, and look across a few of the other teams. Few talking points about it. Yeah, tomorrow 8:30 should be me, Sav, Tariq, Arsenal, and G as well. So yeah, it should be interesting and fun, man, as always.
Yeah, man. Peace out, people.
Peace.